Hello guys. Hey, I just woke up this morning, seeing that Genesis Mining is back up online. So went and checked out everything, and all my contracts are there. Everything is exactly the way it was before, and went and checked out the upgrade hash power. And that has been unaffected. Nothing's changed there. Oh, come on. What's going on now? There we go. So, same price, 30 USD for 0.2 terahashes. $150 for 1 terahash. So nothing's changed at all. Now I know that on Genesis Mining's official Twitter, they're saying they were down for maintenance. And to be completely honest with you, I gotta call bullshit on that. You know, when you're down for maintenance, let me show you what happens when you're down for maintenance. I'm sure you've been to a website and you've experienced this right here. Hey, we're under maintenance. You know. Or here's another one right here. We are currently under maintenance. Here's another one. You know, give you another example right here. This one actually looks like it could come right off of Genesis Mining website. So to set something up like this right here to show your customers that you're under maintenance takes about 2 seconds. Now I know this because I've ran a couple websites, and it's really easy. You just flip a switch basically, and it turns this on. It directs all your customers to a page like this, while your site is effectively offline, so that you can tweak it and adjust it or do security updates. Another part of this that is somewhat fishy is the amount of time that they were offline. So I got it calculated out at about 15 hours. So I was actually on Genesis website when they went down. I was getting ready to upgrade my hash power. So 15 hours for a for maintenance. You know, for general maintenance, that's a bit excessive. I know when I updated my websites, they were down for anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how extensive of updates and changes that I made. Now, I'm not going to say it's not beyond the realm of the possibility to be down for, 24 hours or but I just find it highly unlikely. We see absolutely no changes in the website. I mean, but it could have been security updates. But then again, these updates quite possibly, could have been large. I would hope not, because if you're doing a huge, massive security update, That means your security was not up to date to begin with. You know, another part of this that I gotta call bullshit on is the timing. You're not gonna be taking your website offline at its peak business hours. You know, and I shouldn't say peak business hours, but peak time of business. Bitcoin's at a record high. You're probably getting a massive flow of money getting poured into your website because everyone's like, oh, hey, you know, time to, Bitcoin's high, time to invest in some cloud mining. So let's go on over to Genesis. I keep on hearing good things, and they go over and they see that, oh, it's down. Well, I guess I won't be doing that. Or more than likely, and this will fit into my scenario that I believe is the actual truth, is the customer will go to Genesis Mining, see their site's down. Maybe he'll come back, he'll try it in 15 minutes, still see it's down. You go, okay, let me run over to Hashflare or Ant Hash or whatever it is, or one of the many others, and effectively Genesis loses that revenue forever to a competitor, and also loses future possible revenue. So the scenario that, hey, we're down during maintenance during the absolute peak of business is it's not really possible. You know, the thing that I find probably the most plausible is one of these other companies. Is dealing in a hit on them. You know, like who stands to gain the most from Genesis being down for an extended period of time during a huge influx of business? And I'd say that's actually Hashflare. I'm not saying they did that. I'm just saying this is a possibility, or it could even be another place. So this is something that businesses do all the time. You know, attack another business in order to pull customers away from them and bring them in. You know, as far as what was happening, I believe it to be a DDoS attack. You know, at the time when it was down, you couldn't even ping the site, which is, you know, telltale sign of a DDoS attack. So when a site's under maintenance, you can ping it. Anyway, so I wish that Genesis, you know, would come out and tell us if they were being attacked. But you know, it's just like you always see in the movies. You know, they say, oh, the corporations, they'll never tell that they were robbed or attacked or hacked. And that's because the customers will lose faith in them, and it's quite sad about that. And it's come to the point where a DDoS attack where a kid can initiate a DDoS attack with nothing, you know, onto a website. So, but all it effectively does is just take the website down. If you don't know what a DDoS attack is a DDoS attack is a request upon a website. Every time that you go to a website, you're requesting a certain page or a certain bit of information from that website. And the way a DDoS attack works is you're requesting exactly the same way. The only difference is you're doing it in a magnitude of millions of times more. Instead of like one request every couple of minutes that a person would make, a DDoS attack would basically entail, up to millions of requests per minute, effectively bringing a server to a complete halt because it can't keep up with the traffic that it's getting. But anyway, so that's my take. I don't think that there's, under a DDoS attack, there's really not a breach of security. So I'm not worried about that. And these things are unfortunately becoming extremely common in the world we live in. Any services out there, like PlayStation has been attacked just with their PlayStation network, has been attacked repeatedly over the years. Xbox, repeatedly. Your news organizations have been repeatedly attacked. They've attacked even they've even attacked websites that sell stuff, like Amazon, eBay, are attacked by this, and it's really hard for a business to shield themselves from attack like this, because the hackers are getting more and more savvy on how to do it and work around little patches that are made. But anyway, that's just my take on what happened, with Genesis mining yesterday. And by no means do I feel that any information that is kept on their website has been compromised at all. I still feel that it's absolutely 100% safe. I have no problems spending money into Genesis mining, putting my Bitcoin into it. I think that it has a great future ahead of it, and I'm going to continue using them. Anyway, you guys have a great day.